Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your spring equinox reading. On March 19th, the sun goes into Aries, which marks the official beginning of the new astrological year. And in the northern hemisphere, this is the augur of spring, new beginnings, fresh starts. I am doing personal readings, and information for that you can find in the description box below. I am also giving away a free reading on or around the 1st of each month, and I called the winners for that from the comments section and the donation section previously received. So thank you to all of you that have been participating in that. It has been incredibly supportive, and I appreciate all of your efforts. Moreover, I mostly appreciate your presence here now, and all the ways that you support me in whatever ways they are. So I feel them, and I'm grateful. Thank you in advance. So Aquarius, your overall energy, the Lord of Staffs or the King of Staffs. This is really about this beautiful confidence that you are exuding at this time. You are really tapped into your ambition, your heart's desire, your determination, and you are highly motivated to move in the direction of something you authentically want, that really reflects you and allows you to express yourself. This is also an opportunity for you to inspire others, to help to motivate them, whether you're a leader on a team or not, whether you are an official boss or supervisor. You can perform the function of that by being your amazing, inspired, and determined self. You are drawing others to you through your passionate magnetism, and they are mimicking your actions because of the brilliance of energy that follows in your wake. In the 10th house, this is the house of your social identity, where you fit in the world the way others see you. The 5 of Staffs. Many of you have been receiving this this week. This is about you wanting to change the way that you work with others. In some ways, you may be looking to take more of a leadership role, but it is not for the purpose solely of leading or being the boss. It appears to be for the purpose of helping others to come from their similar place of strength, so that as you convene together to solve a problem, to create or build something, there is no hierarchy. Each member of the team or the group are valued for their contribution, so that everyone has an opportunity to lead around their expertise and to follow as others intervene with their ideas. This is creating a solution that everyone can take credit for, that doesn't belong to one person, no matter what your role in that is. And being the leader in this process, this egalitarian process, is really about you inspiring others to speak from that place of who they are, their authenticity, and in that way to actually create something that is appropriate for the situation. In the 1st house, we have the Devil card. I almost call this the Lovers. The Devil card is about, again, casting off this oppression in which you have been labeled, boxed in according to the expectations of others, so that you have been defined. You may have internalized the way you've been defined by others and internalized your capacity, your power as a result of that, so that if you have been always considered to be a creative, then you perhaps have always restricted yourself or been restricted to opportunities for creativity. If you are good in math or building, you have been tracked as an engineer. This is actually saying that you can be that and so much more. You are so much more than the labels others have assigned to you, the tasks that you've been responsible for, even if you've carried them out impeccably. That is, you are not limited to a single path that others define, but only to a path that you define. And this is perhaps a revelation or a sense, an experience of having someone limit your activity, your capacity, your power, your voice in a way that helps you realize that it is time for you to cast off the role that you've been assigned. And that could even be a role of leadership. In the fourth house, this is your history, your family, your roots. The Two of Cups is really describing the same process that the Devil card presents for us. So the Two of Cups talks about a different kind of connection, not the connection that we see in the Devil card, where two people are bound together for an unknown reason. There is very little to any connection between them except that it has been ordained so. Instead, the Two of Cups describes your inner connection to your higher self. This is the marriage of your feminine and masculine energies. This is where you are connecting to your potential. Not only are you connecting to your potential, to your talents and gifts that occur to you naturally, the things that you do well for just because you do, is actually allowing you to recognize that you have more to contribute and that you are deserving and worthy of pursuing those things that you want as you define them, those things that connect deeply with you. And this is where the Lord of Swords, the Lord of Staffs is coming from, this place of expressing this pursuit of dreams, of inspirations, of visions, and that is indeed reflected in your most intimate relationships. This can be a significant partner. This can be a business partner. This can be a positive relationship with family members or your teammates, classmates, or customers. In the seventh house, significant relationships, we have another Lord, another King of Jades. And this is really underscoring the potential for a positive business partnership. You are teaming up with someone who knows how to take the steps needed to manifest your vision, your desire, your goals in a concrete way. This is also two sides of yourself. Because they're two kings, there's no reason to assume that these aren't energies within you. These are two aspects of your empowered self, your assertive self. And in order to break free from whatever this assigned role is, this assignment is, you may be calling upon your more assertive energies, that visionary side, that desire to express who you are more fully, and the part of you that knows how to do the work, to take the steps, to manifest the finances, the foundation, the staff, the technology to accomplish what it is that you now are in clear pursuit of. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card, Aquarius, and if this reading is resonating for you, as I hope it is, please like this video. Please share this with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I greatly appreciate it. And I pulled Doubt I release the need to know all the answers. This is beautiful. I like this because clearly you're having opportunities to test this new sense of pursuing something new, of building something new. And through your interactions with others, particularly in the workplace or in your community, however that is, even in your family, you're having opportunities to rehearse this sense of authenticity, this sense of allowing yourself to celebrate your skills, your talents, your gifts. And what that naturally means is that you cannot contain that once you're acknowledging it, once you're speaking it, once you're sharing it in a community where you see and are supporting that everyone has gifts. Everyone is deserving of finding the fullest expression of who they are as possible. And indeed, in order to do the work, perhaps a partner is the one who provides the answers to the questions you have, the insecurities you have, the doubts you have about how can you manifest this vision, this dream into the real world. Well, the universe is supplying you with another person or the resources and help that you need to answer those concrete questions that need to be answered. And from the flora and fauna of Africa, I pull the butterfly. Wow. And the plant associated with the butterfly is the yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It's another name for the Brunfelsia. Lovely flower. And the butterfly reads, change is necessary for growth. With every transformation, you are evolving into your best self. Allow yourself to flow and grow freely. The Devil card in the first house is clarified by the King of Cups in the second house and the High Priestess in the third house. A lot of maturity has come to you. This is the third king that you have received so far. So this is describing this power of assertion that you are now experiencing on multiple levels. The King of Cups is about your ability to process the difficulties and challenges you've been through, the way you've overcome challenges, pain, or suffering. The way you come to understand that these challenges were in fact gifts, opportunities for you to know yourself better, and therefore to connect deeply with yourself. Connecting deeply with yourself has helped you to learn about who you really are. Who you really are is a progenitor, or from a line of ancestors who have done a similar kind of work in the past. And you may be about excavating that knowledge of where you come from, reviewing your past. And the past can be in the form of an ancestral heritage, your cultural heritage, not simply limited to your this life pastime, but all the ways that you are able to connect with that information, those memories that guide you into knowledge about a role that you're here to play. And that comes through the ability to mature, to recognize that your experiences are teaching you things about who you are. The Two of Cups in the fourth house is clarified by the Death card in the fifth house and the Three of Wands in the sixth house. Huge change. Big changes are really processing in the way you understand the power of your creativity, the power of your imagination. Something tells me that this is an undervalued aspect of yourself that is bursting through your experience, your awareness now. this imaginative ability, this ability to dream up, to follow your dreams, to listen to energies that are invisible, to connect to your ancestors, even living relatives that have history, have knowledge of who you are, how you have been at a time when you weren't conscious. Perhaps the loss of a revered ancestor or relative or loved one has helped to release the knowledge that they contained about you, the love and guidance perhaps that they were unable to share with you in life, so that you are now reviewing the positive impact that they've had on your ability to see yourself as creative, as unique, as special, as authentic. And this is really about you waiting on the coalescing of all these energies. The high priestess indicates that there is a desire for you to keep your wisdom silent, keep it to yourself. The ways that you're sharing what you're learning with others, you're testing out this new sense of confidence and authenticity with others, is part of the way that you are culling through your memories, connecting to those who may know you in a different way. And it's allowing you to gather the intel, the research, the information you need about what your strengths and skills actually are, and turn that vision towards the possibilities inherent in the future efforts, so that you are looking towards the world. You have a plan, but you're gathering the information to put that together, the connections, the resources, the information, looking at models of that others have done similar to what you want to do, so that you are waiting on these initial efforts at making connections and putting your plan together. The Lord of Jades in the 10th house is the same as the King of Pentacles, the Chariot in the 8th house, and the Lovers in the 9th house. So I actually thought the Devil was the Lovers, so I'm happy to see that come out, because you are indeed transforming your understanding of your best self and your relationship to your best self. You're understanding now that you're deserving of this divine connection. And it starts from within, so that as you honor and respect yourself the same way that you would honor and respect anyone else who makes the efforts, displays the abilities that you have, you are understanding that the immediate gratification, the choices that you may have made in the past, were not necessarily in your long-term interest, and that's where you're coming from now. You're focusing on your goals in a way that lets you put aside the conflicts or problems of others, so that you don't feel the need to put out all the fires around you. You're no longer taking responsibility for everyone and everything. You're understanding that those are perhaps distractions from your vision, from your goals. And instead, you're embracing your uniqueness. You're embracing, again, the sense of being different in a way that instead reminds you that your differences are part of what make you special, are part of what make your contribution to the world unique. And this is a time where we need that. So I'm aware also that these messages cycle through over and over again. And that is a reminder that as we mature, as we grow, as we review our past and create new stories about who we are, that we review old experiences of how we have seen ourselves and how others see us. And this part of embracing your difference in a world that demands conformity is part of what we're all struggling to understand in a larger way, and how you're leveraging that to pursue your goals, to make a contribution that is unique to you, that engages your skills and your talents and gifts, is contributing to your ability to make those choices, pick the destination and the opportunities that resonate for your long-term growth and the creation of something that is lasting, that will be of service to other people. The Five of Staffs in the 10th house is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in the 11th house and the Fool in the 12th house. Wow. There's a lot of major arcana out here on the table. So your efforts at working hard on behalf particularly of others, supplying the needs and desires of others, even when they did not serve you, persevering anyway, and being the person who was the fix-it, the go-to, not addressing perhaps or not answering that call to your greater expressive or creative talents, is now something that the universe is providing you with, or you're manifesting, I should say, opportunities to build that thing that will be of long-term value, not only to you, not only motivated by your inspiration, but to others, to a large community. For some of you, this is about a global community. This is about actually creating, being given the favor, the opportunity to build something. The Fool is indicating that personally, you have liberated yourself. You are in the process of liberating yourself from something that was assigned to you and that you faithfully executed to the best of your ability. But that is, you recognize that has fulfilled a role, fulfilled a service that was necessary, and that the need to find greater meaning and to deliver on the promise you made to yourself when you came here, the service the world is waiting for, is now you're ready to embark on that. It doesn't matter where it ends up. You don't have a specific endpoint. This is a way of life where whatever challenges come towards you, you know how to deal with them. They will not stop you. They will not deter you. But in sync with the energy of the High Priestess, you know exactly where you're going. And you now have complete faith and trust in yourself. I'm going to finish up this reading, Aquarius, with a crystal oracle and the Skolosite. The key word is peace, and it reads, I am an instrument of peace. Wow. I'd love to know, Aquarius, how this final mantra resonates with you and your path. As an instrument of peace, I feel as though I'm speaking to someone with an important mission. Until next time, Aquarius, Namaste.